In this lesson, we're going to review the DMIN formula. The DMIN formula is a formula in Excel that finds the smallest number in a database that matches a specific condition set. Let's take a look at the formula explanation before we jump into some examples. So as you can see, the formula is comprised of a few syntax. There's the database, field, and criteria. The database is the range of data within which we want to perform our analysis. The field is the item which we want to find within the database, and that can be something like a price, category, or something else. The criteria is the given criteria that has to be matched. Let's take a look at an example on how we can use the DMIN formula to find the smallest number within a database which matches some specific criteria. In our example, the financial analyst has a sales report of some fruit which were sold in January of 2019 at a variety of rates. In his analysis, he would like to determine what the minimum price was charged based on certain conditions set forth in the below tables. So the criteria are outlined on screen here. We've got the fruit of apple, and we want to identify what the minimum price was for an apple that was sold when more than 3 were sold. In the second criteria, we want to find what the rate was or what the price was when more than 2 bananas were sold. And in the third example, we want to find what the price was when grapes were sold in quantities greater than 5. So the DMIN formula is written as follows. We write equals DMIN and then open parentheses, reference the database, then reference the field, and then the criteria. So the database in our example will be the entire subset of data. So we're actually going to calculate the results for each of these conditions in cells D35, 36, and 37. So let's start with apple. We've got the raw data below in rows 41 through 114. And we've got the raw data that shows the date, fruit, unit sold rate, and total sales value. Well, let's calculate the minimum rate when more than 3 apples were sold. We can do that in cell D35. If I open up cell D35, I can write equals DMIN and then open parentheses, and I make a reference to cells C41 through G114, and that highlights the entire array of cells in the raw data. And then for field, I put in quotations rate. And the reason why I do that is because that's the item which I want to find within the database, and that's the header. So I'm just putting in rate. And within the rate column, I want to find the minimum amount, and therefore the criteria that I'm setting is going to reference the table that I created in cells D20 through F21. Now, what are those conditions that I set? Well, I want to find fruit of apple, unit sales of greater than 3, and the rate is what I'm searching for, and I want it to return the result of the minimum rate. I'm going to press enter, and the result is 4. And what that represents is that the lowest rate of an apple sale when more than 3 units were sold is 4. I can copy down that formula and apply it to banana and grapes and see that the lowest rate for bananas when more than 2 were sold is 5, and the lowest rate for grapes when more than 5 were sold is 10. Let's take a look at the banana formula. First, we write DMIN and then we reference the database, i.e. the raw data. The field that we're searching for is rate, so we put that in quotations, and it's in the header within row 41. And for the criteria, we reference cells H20 through J21, which just indicates the fruit of banana, units of greater than 2, and the rate is blank because that's what we're searching for. Keep in mind that when we're referencing the tables above, i.e. H20 through J21 in the case of bananas, the headers match exactly what's shown in the raw data table. For instance, fruit is the header and banana is the actual fruit. If I were to change fruit to say fruits, then as you can see, the DMIN formula starts to break and it shows 0, and that's because it can't recognize the fruit header within the raw data table. So if you're going to create a lookup subtable, then you need to make sure that the headers within it are consistently applied and match the raw data headers. Hey guys, thanks for watching this lesson. I hope you enjoyed it. And if you did, I'd really appreciate a like and subscribe from you. And if you want to learn more about Microsoft Excel, check out these videos above. And don't forget to check out our website, commercecurve.com, where we have lots of in-depth finance and accounting courses available with full training workbooks. All of our courses come with complete workbooks of lessons, examples, pre-built financial models, and training video. Hope to see you there.